I'm not gonna lie, 3 Guardians wasn't exactly on my bingo card. But 3 Guardians aren't that bad. They aren't the worst, you know? Could be 3 Revenants. If you haven't seen it, check out my last video. No, we did pretty good actually in my last video. And in this video, the one thing that I constantly hear about the Guardian is how bad his damage is. And while I'm not going to say that his damage is the greatest, it's not the worst, in my opinion. And right here against this Elder Lion, we are giving him the business. We are giving him the work. And we're going to put him down swiftly. And then, luckily enough, there's a church right there, so I can get a flash charge. Yeah, I'll take that. And speaking of things that I will take, an extra flash charge would be nice. Nothing wrong with a little extra healing. A little healing for the bird. And speaking of things that I want to give the bird, I want to give this page right here, the bird. And not in the way that you're thinking. Try out this Ash of War and see how it performs on Guardian. Black Flame Tornado! Go! That was okay. That's not so bad damage until I got knocked in the back of my head. Poke, poke, poke. Wait for it. Wait. Hey. Calm down, mister. Slash. Poke, poke, poke. And poke some more. Guardian is a simple man. He just likes to poke things. Absolutely nothing wrong with that sentence. Moving on. Literally the other night, I got a relic that had improved performing arts on it. I don't remember what the other 2 stats were. It's probably like strength +2 and like start off with crystal daggers or something like that. But anyway, I was like, I can't really use this relic. There's something wrong with it. There's a lack of damaging perfumes. There's sparks, and then I think there's like acid spray mist, blood boil, aromatic, and what is it? The one that makes you like silver iron jar aromatic or something like that. Anyway, so the only one that I could think that it would possibly buff its damage to would be sparks, right? So I'm thinking, right, as I tend to do, that they should add more characters to this game and add like a perfumer class to this game like they had in Shadow of the Erdtree. Well, not a perfumer class, but perfumer weapons. And while they're at it, add Dryleaf Dane. Who doesn't want to punch things in the face with the monk build? That would be so much fun. And we need a character with curved swords, and then we need a character who uses great spears. That'd be like 4 new characters right then and there. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. What characters would you like to see that specialize in certain weapons? Or maybe they should just let us have like a relic that we could buy from the store that starts us with a certain weapon class and gives us like increased odds of finding certain weapons. How cool would that be? Starts off with the Holy Spear, the one that from the base game. What is the name of it? I don't know what the name of it is, but it's pretty awesome. You find it in the back of a carriage guarded by a troll, but that's neither here nor there. I just think that would be kind of cool. And then, like, why can't we get the boss's weapons? You know? Like, I know not all the bosses in this game use weapons, but wouldn't it be kind of cool to get, like, Tricephalof's, or however his name is pronounced, the little 3-headed, 3-tails, Naruto type, Cerebus type creature? Wouldn't it be cool to get like his chainsword and just like start night 1 with his chainsword, and like whenever like you're surrounded by ads, you do like the Ash of War and it sweeps back and forth, and then like if there's an ad that is like still in front of you, you just do like a knockdown, like it like you like bring the chain up into the air, and then like the sword just flies down on, just like what he's doing right there. That would be pretty cool. I think it would be pretty cool. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section. leave a comment, leave a like if you haven't done so already. And if you like more content like this, let me know. Oh, we got the holy debuff going on him. I believe that either lowers his damage or lowers his aggression or lets the team do more damage. I have to look it up because sometimes it feels like when he splits apart into 3 doggies that when somebody procs one of them with holy, that dog is a little bit more docile. And just when I think that I'm getting good at dodging this boss's attacks, I get like slapped right in my face or slapped right in my back because my shield doesn't protect my back. But it's okay. We got Guardians on the team and they have one of the best ways to res teammates in the entire game. I should do like a video talking about the best ways to res teammates and res damage. There's certain weapons that actually do more damage than others for the purposes of reviving your teammates. Like sometimes when I'm playing Raider and I have 2 Colossals and I jump up in the air and I drop down on my teammate, it clears 1 whole bar. But like when they have 3 bars, it feels like they really have like 4 bars because it feels like that 3rd bar is the hardest one to deplete. Get this man out of here. Send this man back to the lobby. And if you're wondering what that holy projectile is, that is the Omen Baron that I found as a reusable item. It's pretty cool. Wish I found it for like a different character, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know what the fave scaling is of Guardian right now, but I'm sure it's not as high as Recluse and Revenant. But anyway, this is a fun boss. This is one of the funnest bosses in the game. And you would think he would be the easiest boss in the game. You would think that, right? Well, he's not the easiest boss in the game. I've learned some of his patterns, but not all of them. Right now he's about to lift up. And I thought I was guarding. I thought I was going into steel guard. But apparently I wasn't. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing over here. But it's okay. It's okay. We got 3 Guardians on the team. We're going to be absolutely fine because they're absolute Chad birds. And I'm just going to poke my teammate back up and I'm going to give this wolf a poke in his face. He didn't like that very much, but that's okay. He did briefly stagger. Speaking of staggering, could you stagger that like button a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Make that like button stagger like this Tricephalops monster. He looks pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. He's a pretty cool looking boss, pretty cool boss design. I never thought I'd be fighting a boss that switched into 3 and then back into 1, but like the people at FromSoft are very creative when it comes to bosses in this game, and I hope they bring more bosses from the base game. Sorry for like sucking with my guard counters, but hey, that's one of the perks I got earlier where I summoned those who live in death. They said it was impossible. They said it couldn't be done, but we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Guardian isn't that bad. He's got lower damage than most of the other Nightfarers, but the lowest damage would be to unequip your weapon and just start punching things. And we're not going to do that. That would be silly. That would be a challenge for another video.